Today is November 17th, 2020. I'm reviewing again the stack of ballots that were not open for CSA 48 special benefit procedure. This is a new stack that I did not see before when I did this work in February of 2019. These ballots were received very late. Some of them are postmarked in March. This came in the mail on the 15th. This is postmarked January 22nd, received January 27th. This one is not postmarked, but is received March 4th in the election department. This is postmarked San Jose, March 20th. Received March 3rd. How can that be? This one is postmarked San Jose, March of 2020. Received March 3rd. Postmarked March 3rd, 2020. It was in February of 2020 that I did this work initially. So these came in after I did that work. These are coming in March 4th. This is postmarked February 18th, 2020. Received February 19th. February 18th, postmarked. Received February 19th. San Francisco, January 29th. San Jose, January 29th. I can't read where this came from, but it is postmarked February 3rd and came in the mail apparently February 12th. It's interesting, these are handwritten when they came in, not identified which department they came in. This is San Jose, February, I can't read the date exactly, February perhaps 7th, I'm not sure. Again in February, in San Jose, this is marked received February 12th by no department in particular. San Francisco, February 3rd, received February 12th. That's a long time. San Jose, February 5th, received February 10th. This one is postmarked San Jose, February 11th. Stamped by the election department on February 14th. That's about when I was here doing this work before, but I was not shown those ballots. Postmarked San Jose, February 7th. Election department, February 11th. San Jose, sometime, it looks like February 11th. Postmarked February 12th in the election department. San Jose, sometime in January, I can't tell. Received January 31st in the mail. Location unreadable, date unreadable, sometime in January. Stamped by the election department, February 5th. Received. Here's one I've never seen before, from 97 Aldrich Lane, Corralitos. And it is postmarked San Jose, January I can't read what date exactly, but received by the Election Department February 3rd. Ballot enclosed. And this one I've never seen before. Sent by Mr. Frank Dunbar, Trout Gulch Road in Aptos, assessment ballot inside. Postmarked San Jose, February 25th. And received at some department on February 27th. These are all new. I will tally them. This is the new stack that I had not seen before, received very late, even into March. Mr. Beaton had to go retrieve them from his office. Took a while, from another box. I have not seen these before. This I have seen before. This is November 17th, 2020. Again, reviewing the unopened ballots. This is the stack of 74 ballots that were received on the same day as the ballots were tabulated. These were not opened. This one is postmarked Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and is postmarked January 20th. Likely, this is the ballot from Lockheed, which it was noted by county staff, Lockheed did not vote. What I noticed is different today is that this ballot has been opened. This was not the case when I looked at these ballots before. So this ballot, and it is significant because it is the largest assessment of over $58,000. Someone wanted to know. And so this ballot has been opened and taped shut. Again, this is a batch of 74 unopened ballots. This one is not postmarked. And it is not stamped as being received by elections. It is stamped with the date only. The one in front of it was stamped, filed with the Election Department. This one again is not. This one is, and postmarked as well. That's a bit of an irregularity. And here's another irregularity of a similar type. This one before the irregular one has postmarked, stamped by the Election Department at 12:41 p.m. on January 14th. This one postmarked January 12th. And again, not stamped as being received by elections. The one after it is. This is the final ballot in the stack of 74 received January 14th, 2020. This one is not postmarked and also not received by Election Department with a time stamp. Today is November 24th, 2020. I'm again continuing to look at the unopened ballots of the CSA 48 Special Benefits election. There are two ballots here that are actually marked as being filed at the counter of the Elections Department on January 14th, the day that the public hearing was held. This one is time-stamped at 11:49. The public hearing was held at the Board of Supervisors meeting immediately that morning, and they closed the public hearing and apparently would not accept anything filed with the Election Department after the close of the public hearing. This is the second one that was also filed at the counter of the Election Department on January 14th, but the time stamp is unreadable because of the printing on the envelope. I can see only that it was filed in the morning. These were handed in at the counter the day of the public hearing for the event. This bundle of 6 is not marked as being accepted by any department at any time. This one was taped, opened and taped shut. The only marking for when they were received is a Post-it note with no signature. This is a bundle that was just capped with this notation, but it includes a mixture of dates that were received. This one was included in here with the very late, but it was actually received January 15th, 2020, the day after the hearing. No postmark, but it is tucked in this pile, as are this ballot for January 29th mail, postmark San Francisco, not received by any department. Not received by any department. And then the rest of the pile goes to even later receipts of ballots into February and March. The single ballot marked January 15th was received by the County Election Department, but there's no postmark. So it's unknown if it was actually mailed in. It says it was mailed in, but there's no postmark. 2 ballots here with only written one, January 29th mail, postmarked San Jose, not noted as being filed with the Election Department. San Francisco, not filed with the Election Department. And again, these are tucked in the bundle of very late correspondence. Today, this ballot that was found in the suggestion box at the county elections department was on top of a very mixed up bundle of late and not so late ballots, all unopened. However, this person did vote no. It's signed the 13th. What is unclear is where people are to return their ballots. It says the hearing will be in the County Board of Supervisors chambers, but it is not clear that that is where you are to take your ballot, and apparently these people were very confused and actually deposited their ballot in the suggestion box at the Election Department, where one might think a ballot might be returned to the Election Department. The election staff had said there was someone at the counter earlier that morning wondering what to do with their ballot, and it's unclear what instruction they were given. So this is the final pile. the one that was handed in the suggestion box. They're all mixed up. But I've listed them in the order in which I found them in the pile today. And we'll keep them in that order. Some being filed with the election department, some not. And again, this is the order that I found this pile in today, so I have to keep it in that order, even though it is not orderly. And again, some are not filed with the election department. This one has been taped closed. And these were mailed in very late and not in official envelopes at all. This one was partially torn open. But possibly thinking that it was part of the primary presidential election.